What's going on? So Craig Hodges said the difference between Jordan and Kobe, and he basically said that Jordan's hands, he said the hands and what he could do with the ball, he was breaking down the two. So often then people always want to lump Kobe right there with Jordan, and he was great. Don't get it twisted. Kobe was one of the greatest players ever, but they were two different types of players. Even though he emulated and the manner, it was different. It was different because Jordan made the game more simpler. Plus, his style of talent loaned itself to play with a stretch player like a Scottie Pippen, where a low post presence wasn't needed because Jordan covered the guards position, the two guard position, the small forward, and he bopped and weaved and he could go. And his athleticism allowed it to be far more versatile. I would say that Craig Hodges was talking about the hands. Jordan's hands were distinctive because he palmed the ball. It had a certain strength that it wasn't the same. Kobe was strength gifted in his ability with how he could compose and texturize inside out with his shooting, his range. But a lot of his stuff was more acrobatic. It was built more on the spectacular to making it, playing at a certain level where he just seemed because he expended so much with what he did. Jordan fundamentally could post you up, go directly at you, and break it down. And it really isn't fair when you look at their styles because they were two different players. Yeah, Kobe walked, talked, and memorized himself like it, which can be frightening and disturbing in its own self because I never quite, imitation is the form and sense of flattery, but they were different. They were different, and I try to tell people this all the time. People want to say, well, he's the closest thing. Closest in really? Because unless you let me see Jordan with Shaquille O'Neal in the peak and the prime, and let me see Scottie Pippen with Kobe, and let me see the kind of results we get. I don't think we. I don't. I know Jordan with Shaq. That's winning 10 rings. Pippen and Kobe, maybe 3 or 4, but the gap will still be bigger because Jordan was a different type of space to me. This is why I don't really even get into when I talk about the all-time shooting guards. And even though I don't say anyone is a definitive greatest player, but when I talk to the two guards, it's Jordan number one, and then I debate D Wade and Kobe and whoever else afterwards on down because his level of intensity and what he did on both sides and what he did to simplify the game was leaps and bounds better than what Kobe did. You know, um, it was the direction of simplifying your game, what I call common sense of your game. Now, I'm not sitting up here saying